Welcome back to the channel, all you fish slayers. It's your boy Fishhook Terry, and as the video title suggested, this video is going to be all about the Shimano SLX DC. This is my long-term review slash update on this reel. If you're looking to buy this reel and you want to know kind of the ins, the outs, the good, the bad, this is the video for you. I've had a lot of guys ask me on Instagram to do this video, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hit that like button, and get those bell notifications on so you don't miss other awesome videos just like this one. How I'm going to break down this video is I'm going to go over pricing and quality, performance. I'm just going to give you my honest opinion of this reel for the last few months of fishing it. So truly, if you are on the fence about buying this or any other reel, I'm just going to give you my honest opinion and hope you guys can then make the best buying decision. Now, let's kind of go over what it is if you're not familiar with what a Shimano SLX DC. What made this so hot this year was this is the first baitcast reel from Shimano that has the DC technology under 200 bucks. This retailed for $189.99. It won Best Reel of iCast 2019 for freshwater because that DC technology is a beast. It's an amazing product, and for under 200 bucks, it got the attention of a lot of guys. The DC technology is a digital control. It's a little microchip. I'm gonna say it's like having an automatic transmission in your car. You still got to drive it, okay, but it's going to help you make those shifts. That's what the DC technology does to this spool for you, okay? So it allows this reel to read in microseconds this spool speed to help make sure that you don't have bird's nests and backlashes, but it's also going to help you with accuracy on your cast and casting distance. So you can fish from lightweight kind of baits all the way to heavy stuff, and it's got these little settings here. It'll help you with what type of line you're running. If you want all the details on this reel, I'll leave the link below. I've got some other great videos out there, even comparing this to the CURADO DC. So if you really want to deep dive into the features of the reel, you can go check those out. This is, again, going to be more of my impressions long-term update. Let's start with the quality of this reel. If you've ever fished Shimano before, you know that their quality on their products is just a little step above the rest, and you're going to tell that in this reel, even though it's under 200 bucks. They take pride in this reel. It's built in a Shimano factory, and everything feels really tight and smooth, and like it was precision put together for this reel. Even after months of use, everything still feels very silky smooth. Everything looks really good. I do my best to take care of my gear, but again, it's in and out of the boat, catching fish, all that kind of stuff. Everything looks like it just came out of the box. This matte paint job has really grown on me. I really like the kind of the gloss finishes that you see on the CURADOs and Metaniums and all of that, but I can't tell if this has been scratched up, dinged up. I don't think it has, because you can't tell. It looks really, really good, and that's what's great about this. The quality has been there, and like I said, it feels still brand new right out of the box. After many fish catches, many trips, everything on the quality of this reel has held up great. A+ with Shimano on the quality. Okay, let's jump into the performance. Obviously, we know this has that DC digital control braking technology, and I'm gonna say right now, it's the best out there. I love a lot of other reels, but there's no other reel that performs like a reel with DC. It is amazing. It truly is. And this under $200 reel with the DC technology that you can find in the CURADO DC, it's not as sophisticated as like Metanium DC and the other higher end stuff, but this DC technology is awesome. This reel, straight from the box, very little adjustments to spool tension knob or your braking. Again, I've got braid on here, so you can adjust your brakes to the line or the conditions that you're facing. But this reel, honestly, performance-wise, has been really, really good. I love that you can go from a lightweight lure to a big, heavy lure, make very little adjustments, and you're making really long casts and those precision casts. I like to work a lot of docks or other areas that you're going to have to get your bait in and out of. Being that DC technology, able to pinpoint, accurate, get those casts in there, the performance has been amazing. Again, A+ with the DC technology on this reel. Absolutely love it. It's amazing. Let's not forget, this thing has that patented DC sound that you would expect on all the digital control reels. It sings like a bird. Some guys love it, other guys hate it. I like it. I really like the sound. It's fun. Again, it just is part of the experience, part of the performance with this reel. You've got to hear that whine to know that that DC technology is working. This baby has it. You're going to find it on this reel. It's awesome. Next, let's talk about the design and the ergonomics of this reel. To me, it looks very Shimano. It feels very Shimano. The only thing I would say for me is, again, the flat black appearance, which I think worked very well with this reel because it doesn't show any signs of use. It looks brand new. Now, fishing it all day, it was super comfortable, no issues whatsoever there. It is a little bigger than the original SLX because that digital control, you gotta have a little extra in this reel. It's gonna be a little bigger, but my hands felt very good with this reel all day. I have it on, again, this favorite 6-stick. This is a 7-foot medium heavy. It was almost like it was meant for this rod. It was just a pleasure to throw. You could throw it all day, no problems. It was super comfortable. I like the reel for the size, the design, everything's great. Thumbs up, Shimano on it. Now the next 2 points that I have about this reel, I'm gonna be real nitpicky on, and honestly, I think they're kind of silly, but it's gonna be features and price. The first thing, let's talk about features. And let me kind of just give you where my thought process is on it. This reel came out in 2019, the SLX DC. The year before, 2018, the CURADO DC came out. And having that reel first and then fishing this after, the only thing is the feature of the micro module gearing that the CURADO DC has that this doesn't. Now, let's be honest here. This reel has the same gearing that you're gonna find in the older model CURADOs. Those reels are bulletproof, and I'm gonna say that this reel is gonna be bulletproof too. I've only had it for a few months, and sure, it doesn't have the micro gears, but those gears are not new. They've been put in, day out, workhorse gears. I don't think you're gonna have any problem with it. For me though, I can tell that the CURADO DC is just a little smoother, okay? Pay the $60 for a smoother reel, that's fine. But this, with those traditional gears, I think it's just something to nitpick. If this had those gears, it would be absolutely amazing, but you're not gonna get that in this price point under 200 bucks. And like I said, everything else with this, the DC technology is exactly the same as the CURADO DC. So honestly, this is a great reel in terms of features, being at that $189 price point. And let me just nitpick price for just a second. Again, this is real silly. At $189.99, this is going against some real die-hard great reels out there from Daiwa, Luz. I mean, heck, you've got some other Shimano reels also in that price point, like the CURADO Ks and those kind of reels. DC technology to me is worth it. I think it is a better package at $189 than some of those other reels. I would prefer DC over that. I'm gonna give you a little tip. I'm gonna have another video come out very soon. At $189, I do think it's a reel that you should buy. There's gonna be a lot of sales coming up. Hint, hint, okay? Black Friday sales. I'm gonna give you guys a tip in that other video. But if you can get this reel under $189.99, buy it. No question, you will not regret it. This reel will be worth it all day. If this reel was like MSRP at $150, hands down, you go buy it immediately. No, don't even hesitate. Buy that reel. At $189, I could see where somebody would question going from this reel to the CURADO DC. I love that CURADO DC. The gearing and all of that on it is silky smooth. I do love the paint job and all that kind of stuff on it. But for this package, what you get, the size, everything in it, $189 is really hard to beat. And I do think that it beats a lot of those other Daiwas and Luz and 13 Fishings and whatever else are out there, Abus. This really is the ticket. So my final verdict on the SLX DC, is buy it. It's a tremendous reel. That DC technology is awesome. It's the same technology as in the CURADO DC. And you might get a tackle junkie, a gear junkie like myself, that gripes about that this doesn't have the micro gears like that reel does. But I love that reel, and I love this reel. They both fit very well in my arsenal. I love it. The quality, everything you would expect from Shimano. It's just such a fun reel. And again, it's got that sound that everybody wants to hear, the zing. I'm getting pretty good on my impression of the sound of this reel. Everything is just awesome. If you're looking for a new reel, you want that DC technology, but you don't want to spend over 200 bucks, this is definitely the reel for you. You guys will not regret it. It's an awesome reel. It's going to last you for years. I think this might be the reel for you. If you want the little higher end stuff, be my guest. Go to CURADO. You will absolutely love that reel. And maybe one of these days, I'll be able to afford Metanium, DC, and all that other kind of craziness. I would love to fish those. But again, in an under $200 reel, this is amazing. I think you guys will really, really like it. Like I said before, I'm going to have another video come out very soon about holiday discounts, Black Friday sales. If you can get this under $189, it's a no-doubter. You got to buy it. You will not regret it. $189, it's still very, very good. You've got to get the reel. But if you can get a sale on it, scoop it up. You have to buy it if it's under retail price. Like I said, I'm going to have a video coming out very soon on how you might be able to do that. So stay tuned. You got to hit that notification, subscribe to the channel. Don't miss that video. Lots of good sale discounts and things I'm going to be able to provide you guys. If there's something I missed or any questions you might have, leave it in the comments below. Again, I'm Fishhook Terry. I will catch you guys the next one. Tight lines, everybody. Peace.